Thank you with our analysts Mike Johnson and Kevin Weeks. Good television is all about drama, suspense, plot twists. We had none of those in our top 50, at least at the top anyway, because it was the most Captain Obvious thing ever that Connor McDavid was going to be number one. In fact, it's a two-man dynasty. We've done this show now for 14 years. Sid was number one for the first 7, McDavid number one for the last 7, and a unanimous number one for the third straight year. The challenge was not putting him number one, MJ. It's trying to find new ways to describe how great he is. Try it.
The greatness of Connor McDavid is summed up in the gap between him and whoever's chasing him, whoever that might be. He's not only the fastest, but he's the fastest by a mile. He doesn't have the best hands. He's got the best hands by a mile. When the guys that are there to compete against Connor McDavid have to shrug their shoulders, roll their eyes and say, well, what are you going to do? He's too good for us. That tells you how great he is. And the scary part is he's improving. The goal scoring, the point totals, they're still getting better, and he's already lapping the field.
And more interesting at number 2, where Draisaitl was the clear guy at number 2, but there were votes for McKinnon and Makar and Matthews. What makes Draisaitl the right-hand man for McDavid on this list?
Such a unique player to play against in Draisaitl. How do you defend him? He can shoot it, he can pass it, he has a goalie-length blade that really conceals the puck, and he has so much deception. He is instant offense, and the fact that he plays alongside Connor McDavid there in Edmonton and that he doesn't defer to him, he too is a league MVP, speaks volumes. He's an outstanding, dominant player.
I said we had no drama at the top, but we had it on this show when it came to Alexander Ovechkin, who came 33rd on our list. But Mike Johnson did not have him in the top 50, and Kevin Weeks had him 8th. The biggest difference, I think, between our experts in the history of this show. Why no Ovi in your top 50?
Okay, now I'm acknowledging greatest goal scorer ever. He's going to have the record, but this is for next year upcoming. And he's on this list, if he's going to be on it, because he scored goals. I looked a little deeper at the goals he scored. Second in the league in empty net goals for. So he padded the stats there, not for his defensive acumen, but to score goals. 5-on-5, just 20 goals scored last year, 31st in the league. Excellent, sure, but guaranteed top 50, not so much. Does he help his teammates? 11 primary assists at 5-on-5 last year. That's 121st in the NHL. Best goal scorer of all time, Weeksy. But I don't know if next year he's going to be good enough at that to put him in the top 50.
You know, one of the ultimate chirps that you get in the dressing room is the guys will say, "You've changed. You've changed." Johnny, you've changed. What happened to Mr. Offense with a big O? All of a sudden now, no. I had Ovi way higher. I had him at 8. He deserves to be there. He's in pursuit of the great one's record that we all thought was not only inconceivable, we thought it was impossible. That's why Ovi's there for me.
Mike Johnson is in Washington to do a Leafs game October 24th.
Thanks, James.
I hope he's between the benches. Anybody in the Capitals organization, just stick the list right up on the bulletin board. Johnny's anyway.